suppose the first thing you look for is to get the right cast. You know, in all processes you have to find the right people, the right characters, in order that they're going to work together, that they're going to bring their own emotions, that they work together in a cohesive manner in order to communicate the story to an audience. That's number one. And the second thing is, and which is extraordinary when you're trying to create a production, is that you have a book, a score, with just dots, notes, bars on it, and after 3 weeks you produce a production where it could involve 30, 40, 50 people. I think this is probably my 9th production of La Traviata, having done it for Opera Ireland, for Castlewood Opera, a couple of companies in England. I think this is our 4th production of Traviata with Lyric Opera, and I have decided to give it a little twist, a different twist in terms of where it's located. And I just wanted to give something different to the audience in terms of updating it to Paris, the occupation of Paris, which actually works very, very well. It's almost like a hand-in-glove situation where certain characters like the Barone, I have made him into a German officer, and he has a couple of cohorts within the chorus who are part of his entourage, I suppose you'd say. It gives it a certain edge, setting it in 1943, and it actually does work beautifully. It doesn't take away from the music or the story in any way. It just gives it a different location and gives us just an extra edge. I suppose having directed for 8, 9 different times, it's just nice to bring it back out of the 1850s, which I've done on numerous occasions. So I suppose in a way it's to give me something different to do, but also it's a challenge for the characters within the opera, my cast, who have actually relished to do something a bit different. And we hope you like it. It has worked. It worked for me in the past. I did it in London, and we had we had very good reviews. So we hope you enjoy it. When I'm casting an opera like La Traviata, which is one of the top 10 operas in the world, it's very important to get the right people at the right age with the right voices in order that they can bring something fresh and new to a work that we've all loved for many, many years. And of course, certainly the audience in Dublin will know Traviata very well, being composed by Giuseppe Verdi. It's one of the most popular operas in the canon, and I think this must be our 5th production of La Traviata. But one of the most important things is you need to have a violetta of great stamina, who has a wonderful voice that can do coloratura, can go right through to lyric, and then continue on into the slightly dramatic scenes in Act 3. It's very important to have a violetta that can actually travel the whole gamut from coloratura to the dramatic scenes. Secondly, you need a vibrant Alfredo, and in this we've got obviously Luigi Boccia, who is a great, he's actually developing into a fantastic tenor internationally, he's in quite demand, and of course he was found down in Wexford. That was the first time he came to my notice, so we just had to bring him over to Lyric Opera. Also, the role of the father is a difficult role. I've decided, because of what George Mosley brings to the part, I have asked George to be much stronger than is usually requested or required for this role. And together with his great singing voice and his acting ability, he brings exactly the right amount of persuasiveness, I suppose you'd say, into the scene, especially with Violetta in Act 2, Scene 1. It's a really amazing cast we've got for Lyric Operas, La Traviata. I am extremely pleased with it. We've also brought in a number of younger singers, which is of course something which we do at Lyric Opera, and a lot of the smaller roles are being led by young Irish professionals who are about to launch themselves on the international scene. So we are thrilled that we've got the like of David Howes, Cumplor, Lawrence Thackeray, to come in and perform in an opera like this. It's a wonderful training ground for them to be able to perform with a full production team, professional production team, and the RTÉ Concert Orchestra, and of course in the Gaiety Theatre, which is, let's face it, the home of Irish opera. Right, we're having a very, very busy year this year. We started off in February last with Le Nozze di Figaro, which was a huge success with 2 sellout performances at the National Concert Hall. And we're now in the Gaiety Theatre with the Traviata. We don't stop for the summer. We're virtually an all-year-round opera company at this stage. We are bringing 2 productions, the Mikado and HMS Pinafore, to the International Festival in Buxton. We have been invited there because our sister company Festival Production has performed there in the past, winning the international trophy on 3 successive occasions. In fact, it's never been equalled. So they decided to invite Lyricoperaireland, the professional company, to bring these 2 productions to Buxton, and that's during the summer. So in mid-August we'll be on the Irish Sea sailing over to Buxton with our 2 productions. Then we come back from there, and then we are currently in negotiation with the Arts Council with a production which I will leave that as a surprise, but we are in negotiations with them in order to present another opera in September, and then we're going to be having in October a gala Verdi concert called Viva Verdi, because it's 200 years since the birth of Giuseppe Verdi. So we have a very, very busy year ahead